D-Day for Kurt Zouma. He will be sentenced today for charges under the Animal Welfare Act. Last week, he was bundled into Thames Magistrates Court behind me by his security. He had a jacket over his head, clearly not wanting to be photographed. And he was actually in the same dock as his younger brother, Kurt Zouma, and they both pled guilty to charges under the Animal Welfare Act, charges that were brought by the RSPCA. This all pertains to a video that went viral in February of this year, and it shows the West Ham footballer Kurt Zouma kicking and slapping his pet cat around his kitchen. Now, that video was filmed by his younger brother Yuan, and it was posted to Snapchat, and it was also sent to the girl that Kurt Zouma was dating at the time. She replied to him saying that she was absolutely appalled at the contents of that video, and she no longer wanted to see Kurt Zouma that evening. Those were details that we heard in court last week. Last week, Kurt Zouma, the West Ham footballer, he pled guilty to 2 charges of causing unnecessary suffering to an animal, namely kicking a cat in the abdomen and slapping a cat around the head. His younger brother, Kurt Zouma, who plays for lower league Dagenham and Redbridge, he pled guilty to aiding and abetting in the suffering of an animal. He posted that to Snapchat, and the prosecution pointed out that he was also heard laughing throughout that video, and therefore it shows, they say, that he was aiding in the suffering of that animal. Prosecution also pointed to the fact that the video is 41 seconds in length. They say it is not a fleeting action, but a deliberate attempt to cause harm. And they also pointed to the fact that Kurt Zouma can be heard in that video saying, "I'll kill it, I'll kill it." And that anger, they say, did not subside at the end of that 41-second video, and that he was intent on causing harm. With the defence lawyer, Trevor Burke, he attempted to mitigate for both brothers. He said that they pled guilty at the earliest opportunity. He also pointed to the fact that Kurt Zouma had paid a big fine, £250,000. The judge very quickly interrupted at that stage, though, and said that that was only 2 weeks' wages. Kurt Zouma is one of the highest earners at West Ham Football Club. The defence lawyer, Trevor Burke, also said that both brothers had received racist abuse and threats to their life, and he pointed to the fact that Kurt Zouma had not been chosen to play for France since the incident, and he'd also lost lucrative sponsorship deals, including from the sports brand Adidas. So he was trying to prove that the brothers had already had a huge impact on their life from this video, from this incident. Well, the judge then adjourned the case for a week, and the brothers will be sentenced at 10:30 this morning at Thames Magistrates Court.